Do you currently suffer from text neck, kyphosis, osteoporosis, or sarcopenia? Or maybe you currently slouch, don't exercise frequently, or have noticed a redistribution of weight around your midsection. All of these issues are directly or indirectly related to today's topic. This is the Back to Basics Health with Coach BT podcast. I'm your host, Coach BT, and today we're going to be talking about posture, what causes poor posture, and how to improve your posture. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Let's dive in. So, people come to me for help with various things such as weight loss, getting stronger, getting leaner, and improving overall health. Recently, I was asked to develop some content around posture improvement. So, I wanted to share with you some relevant information on this topic that I believe could prove very powerful in helping you to improve your posture. Remember that it is not simply knowledge that is powerful, but it is applied knowledge that is powerful. So let's start by defining posture. Posture is the relative position of the body at any period of time. Poor posture is a body position where the spine, head, and limbs are not aligned properly, often causing muscle imbalances and discomfort. Poor posture can lead to neck, shoulder, and back pain, joint pain, stiffness, poor balance, trouble walking, increased risk of injury, trouble breathing, headaches, slow digestion, heartburn, and even constipation. So the next question you may be wondering is, what causes poor posture? I mentioned a lot of these things in my intro, but let's drill down into them a little more. Text neck, aka tech neck or a smartphone slump. These are terms used to describe neck pain and stiffness resulting from prolonged looking down at electronic devices and is symptomatic of poor posture. Kyphosis. Kyphosis is a spinal condition characterized by an excessive outward curvature of the upper back, the thoracic spine. Kyphosis can be characterized by a rounded or hunched back appearance, or having a forward tilt. If you have kyphosis or are concerned that you may have kyphosis, be sure to consult with your healthcare provider for diagnosis and/or treatment options. Osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is a medical condition in which bones become brittle and fragile from loss of tissue, typically resulting in hormonal changes or deficiencies of calcium or vitamin D. Osteoporosis can negatively affect posture by weakening the spine, potentially leading to compression fractures and kyphosis. Sarcopenia. Sarcopenia is a condition characterized by progressive loss of muscle mass, strength, and function, particularly in older adults. Sarcopenia can contribute to poor posture by weakening core and postural muscles. Slouching. Slouching contributes to poor posture by disrupting the natural alignment of the spine, leading to muscle imbalances and strain. Lack of exercise. Lack of exercise contributes to poor posture due to weakening of core and back muscles, muscle imbalances, reduced flexibility and range of motion, a sedentary lifestyle, and muscle tightness. Redistribution of weight to the midsection or abdominal obesity. This contributes to poor posture due to shifting one's center of gravity, creating muscle imbalances, increased joint stress, decreased mobility and flexibility, and fatigue, which can make it more difficult to maintain good posture. Now that we've looked at causes of poor posture, what exactly does poor posture look like? Poor posture typically looks like slouching, shoulders rounded forward, having a forward tilt when standing upright, having a natural lean towards a dominant side, having uneven shoulders, and the inability to hold your neck and spine in a neutral position. Good posture, on the other hand, looks like having your chin parallel to the floor, even shoulders, which are not rounded or pulled back, even hips, neutral spine, knees pointed straight ahead, and an even distribution of weight on each foot. Now for the million-dollar question, how can I improve my posture? That is a great question. It is generally never too late to work to improve your posture. Posture can be improved through consistent mindful effort, strength training, stretching, abdominal and core exercises, a healthy diet, adequate calcium and vitamin D intake for bone health, limiting alcohol, not smoking, and cutting back on activities that cause poor posture. In summary, in this episode, we have discussed what poor posture is and what it looks like, what having poor posture can lead to, things that cause poor posture, what good posture looks like, and how to improve posture. Improving one's posture requires consistent, mindful, and intentional effort and can be achieved over time for most people. If you are concerned that you have a condition that is affecting your posture, be sure to consult with your doctor or other qualified medical professional. The information provided in this episode is intended for general informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. And that wraps up our content for today's episode. Thank you for listening to the Back to Basics Health with Coach BT podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time.